past few days have been exciting for baseball fans here in South Korea, with the first Major League Baseball game of the new season taking place for the first time ever here in Seoul. For more on the highlights, we're joined by Yoo Jee-ho this morning. Welcome back, Jee-ho.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. It was quite a thrilling and special event, especially for all the baseball fans here in South Korea, wasn't it?
I sure was. I'm a baseball fan myself, and it was a privilege for me personally to be able to cover those games between the LA Dodgers and the San Diego Padres out at Kochuk Skydome in Seoul. Like you said, the very first Major League Baseball regular season games taking place in Korea. Fans they had the chance, the rare opportunity to watch big leaguers in person, and I think it was long overdue. Baseball is such a big sport in this country, and I think these fans deserved this opportunity a long time ago. Kochuk Skydome has only about 16,000 seats. This is quite small compared to considering the major league standards, where teams typically play in front of 30,000 plus fans. So hopefully maybe the next time maybe there will be a next time. And so if another city in the country gets to host these games, hopefully it's going to be at a bigger stadium, and hopefully we're going to be able to give more fans a chance to watch these games.
Definitely. I've also noticed that there were a lot of foreign fans at the game, which seem to be big fans of Otani. Now, Otani did really bring all the fans from all around the world, didn't he?
Well, he certainly did. He was a main attraction for this series. A lot of fans from Japan were able to travel to Seoul to watch him play. And, significantly, this was also his first Major League regular season game as a member of the Los Angeles Dodgers. Of course, he made a big splash in the winter during the offseason, signing the massive 10-year, $700 million contract to join the Dodgers. These were the first two games that he played for them in the regular season action. So pretty monumental occasion for Otani, who is certainly one of the best players, one of the biggest stars in Major League Baseball today.
Definitely. We have to talk more about the highlights. It wasn't just Otani. Pak Tae Ho, he is one of South Korea's first baseball stars. He threw out the first pitch of the Seoul Series opener. And also former Dodgers ace Ryu Hyun-jin also made his appearance, right?
Right. So Pak Tae Ho was the first Korean player ever in Major League Baseball, made his debut with the Dodgers back in 1994. And it also later played for the San Diego Padres. So it was really a no-brainer choice as the person who to throw out the ceremony of first pitch. Of course, he had that split jersey, Padgers on the front,
right,
and his iconic number 61 on the back. So obviously, he didn't have he kind of tried to, I think, stay neutral in the series. Now, with Ryu, he played for the Dodgers for several seasons, and of course, the current manager Dave Roberts had Ryu for several seasons as well. And he had his best year of his Major League career as a Dodger back in 2019. So Ryu visited with Roberts, before one of the games, was able to reconnect with his former manager, brought him some delicious gifts as well for some of his former teammates too.
Right. Ryu did really make a smart move with the uniform there. Now, with the opener played out in front of some very Korean-style cheering, for our viewers who may not be so familiar with it, what is cheering like at baseball games here in South Korea?
Well, it is basically defined by constant noise, chanting and singing from very first pitch to the very last out. And this is a very, I guess, unique experience for a lot of the players on both teams. They got the full KBO treatment, if you will. This constant singing and chanting and a lot of dancing going on in between innings from the cheerleaders. They brought some of the KBO player songs and replaced some of the words, some of the lyrics to fit the players from the Dodgers and the Padres. So, the managers for both teams, Mike Field for the Padres and Dave Roberts for the Dodgers, they spoke all week about how different, how interesting, how entertaining this whole cheering culture was for them. And, some of the players even talked about how maybe they should try to adopt that back home in the U.S. So we'll see what happens with that suggestion, if you will. But they certainly got a taste of what it's like to watch and also play baseball in Korea.
Definitely. Well, Jee-ho, as a person who was at the opener, how did foreign spectators and players enjoy it?
Yeah, it was kind of difficult for people from overseas to get tickets, but for those living in Korea, I know
Right.
some of them, I guess a lot of them were able to find tickets to get into games. And again, people from LA or San Diego or other parts of California, this is their opportunity to watch their favorite teams in Seoul. So, and I'm sure they enjoyed it. I think it would have been nicer if they had made it a little easier for them to find tickets for people from overseas. But this is the first time, so you kind of learn from some of the mistakes made along the way, and hopefully, like I said earlier, there will be a next time for games for Major League Baseball in this country.
Definitely so jealous you got to enjoy it. All right, Jee-ho, thank you so much for your time this morning. You have a great day.
You too. Thanks for having me today.